Hey, welcome everyone. In this video, I'm doing an unboxing of the Xbox Series X, released in late 2020. This comes with support of 4K playback at 120 frames per second, as well as a 1TB SSD included in the system, which basically means it'll allow for much faster boot up times when powering it up from start, and as well as faster game loading time. So big improvements in speed performance. So going over the box, there's a lot of details on the right side. Such as, it supports 8K HDR playback depending on the content that you're playing, variable refresh rate, and on the back, it's ironic that they have the Master Chief because Halo 6 has been delayed. It's not a launch title anymore, but hey, you know what? He is one of the Xbox mascots, one of the exclusives. So going back to the detail about 4K playback at 120 frames per second for gaming, there is a catch to that. That's not going to apply to every single game. Okay, so it really depends on the game that you're playing, will it support it, and it's possible that having it 120 frames per second will sacrifice the quality of the game that you're playing. So you might not have the ability to play at max graphics. So a good example is God of War on PlayStation 4. You could choose between a higher frame rate, so higher frames per second, or better graphics and then sacrifice on the frames per second. So it'll be interesting to see how Microsoft does this with future games as well as some of the game makers. So I'm having some trouble opening this box. You got the seals at the back, which I opened up, and for some reason it just will not open. Even though all the seals are already flipped up, they're not touching anything. For some reason it's just really snug in there. And oh, there goes the Xbox. So I didn't open it, I guess, in the correct manner, or it just wasn't packaged well. Whatever. But anyway, here's a quick little quick start guide telling you how to set up the Xbox itself, as well as syncing the controller for first use. And I do notice that it does come with two AA batteries. Very, very, very disappointing, here in 2020. Why does it not come with a rechargeable battery built in the controller? Really sad, kind of lame on Microsoft to do that. But anyway, there's the console itself. I'm just checking under the padding if there's anything else, because this can't be everything. But the console is heavy. The box is heavy, but the console itself is where the majority of the weight is. It's kind of like a mini gaming tower, the way it looks. It looks like a mini gaming PC tower. And it's pretty much, gaming consoles are slowly becoming more like gaming PCs. The way they have interface, media players built into it, and all that good stuff. So there's the console itself. So just to kind of give you a size idea with my hands and arms kind of in the frame, this is a big console. Okay, it's not small, and it'll stand up pretty tall. So looking at some ports at the back, again, another disappointing thing here I see is that it comes with two USB-A ports, no USB-C, which means you'll be stuck with the console for, quite a number of years with USB-A ports. I don't know what Microsoft's thinking, but you know what? Not a big deal. It's all about how it performs in terms of gaming. So that's the most important thing, and a link to that review when it's ready will be in the video description. So I'm kind of just looking around for the controller, the wires, because I know it's missing. Oh, there it is. Okay, this must be it. I was like wondering initially where the heck that stuff was. So here we go. There's all the rest of the good stuff. So power cord, nothing's fancy there. I'm glad that the power cord only takes up one spot on a power bar. HDMI cable, I want to say this is HDMI 2.1 cable because of the amazing quality that'll be put out from the Xbox. So I assume it's an HDMI 2.1 cable. And here's the Xbox controller. Again, with the batteries that you gotta put in, it doesn't recharge. So just feeling it, there's kind of like a meshy texture at the back. It's not rubber grip, but it does provide some better grip. Button placements, everything feels great, top notch. I've always been a fan of Xbox controllers. This is no different. Feels great right off the bat. And going over the last piece of documentation that I can find, it's just a safety and warranty information. Nothing special. So, unless you want some bedtime reading, you can feel free to read that if you get the Xbox. So that's pretty much it. That's the unboxing in a nutshell. You can find a link to the video review when it's ready in the video description. Be sure to check out my social links in the video description, and thanks for watching.